optimistically. So today we're going to talk about how to create more personalized email messages to make your emails go farther. And a little bit about us. We are Easy Marketing, and we are a full digital marketing agency. So we do everything from web design and development to logo design and graphic design. Of course, we work with email templates, email design, and marketing strategy. And we do all of that through Constant Contact because we really believe it's the best option out there on the market.
Yeah, when it comes to email marketing, yeah.
And then a little more in depth about both of us. We are Easy Marketing, and I am Jessica Medina, and that is Catrine Fredrickson, and we're going to be your presenters today. So we're just going to hop in and get into the nitty-gritty of everything for you.
Yeah. So today we are going to talk about targeted emails, and that is one of the most powerful tools you have in your Constant Contact kit. But let's take a little bit of a step back and think about mail in general. When you walk out to the street and pick up your stack of mail, I'm sure, especially if you get a little bit like 10 of them, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to sort them. You're going to take, at least this is how I do, the ones that are handwritten that I see someone actually wrote with a pen on the envelope. Those are the ones I'm going to open first. Secondly, are going to be the ones where there is my name and that I see it's coming from someone that's relevant to me. It's like it could be from the bank or it could be from an organization. I know they are for me and they are for someone I know. Compare with if it just says current resident, those are the ones that are coming in at the very, very end. And then, if it's your name and you don't really know who they are, at least you're going to probably open them before you open up the current resident letters. So that's what happens when you go to your mailbox. But it's really the same thing when someone opens their inbox on your computer in the morning. I don't know about you, but I have this much. I mean, I probably have 20, 30 emails every morning coming in, and I quickly scan them and I start looking for the ones that are coming from someone I know, because that's the sender. And if it's coming from someone I know and it's personalized for me, that the chance that I'm going to open that up, if the subject's line says, Catrine, please take a look at the important information for today, that is going to draw my attention. It's going to make me open that email much quicker than the ones that I don't know who it comes from and don't have a interested subject line. So we want to make sure that that is the very same thing we do when we start and send out emails. Because I know when you're sending out your emails, you're spending a lot of time thinking about your newsletter or your offer or your information. How you're going to craft it, how you're going to word it, what it's going to look like. So you really need to make sure they even open up your email. And a little bit, because I did hear from someone that was going to attend today that don't have Constant Contact. And I just want to make a note that make sure when you send regular emails, like from your Gmail account or from Outlook, when you send it to someone, just one by one, make sure you do talk to them so they know it is for them, and make sure you have your name, your address, you have a signature at the end of your email. Because again, whatever the message is, if they see that you signed it and they have your phone number and they have your email address, if they want to get back to you, that just gives a much better connection with them because they know they can connect back to you. So so we're going to take a look here, and why is this important? Because when researches are done, it is this is what people find, that over half of the people are likely to switch a brand if communication is not personalized. You know, if you get an email from two different stores, if it's personalized, the chance is that they're going to open up those more than the emails from a competing brand of whatever it is, shoe store or anything, that they're going to open it up. So you can take a look at those later on. And everything builds here on that. I'm sure that most of you already have a great relationship with your clients, with your customers, with your members, with your congregation. And therefore, it is important to not send impersonal emails out to them. Take time and make it personal so they open it up, so they feel special. You know, just that little extra touch, just like if you had a store and someone walks in your store and you happen to know the name and say, oh, hello, Mrs. Anderson, so nice to have you in again. That person is going to feel like so much more valued walking in the store if the clerk behind the counter knows their name. You know, that, oh, someone likes me here. The same thing with emails. So what do we mean when we are saying personalized email? So take a look at this email here. So here are a couple of things with a personalized email that came in. So first of all, it's the person. Okay, here's this. I'm not going to read that, but we start with the subject line here. So you can see it here. Nicole, is your website efficient? So you can see already here, the email subject line, it has the person's name. Secondly, it starts with a greeting in here as well. And it has a date. This can be any kind of information. In this case, this is a web design company, and they happen to know when the website was last updated, and they suggest for them to update things. So we have it both in the subject line, in the greeting, and the body text. And again, things like this is going to make things more important for them. So so that's how we are setting things up. And okay, I think we have a slide that was not supposed to be in here, so bear with me. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to jump right into the demo. The slideshow I had was like an hour class, and we only have 20 minutes. So let's jump right into a demo. Let's see. There we are. So we are going in and logging into the Constant Contact account. And it's opening up. And today we're going to pretend we have a restaurant. And the restaurant we have been doing workshops. And now they've done workshops teaching people how to do barbecue. They have actually had 3 workshops. One to how to do barbecue ribs, one to do barbecue chicken, and they had another night when they taught people how to do barbecue burgers. And we are now going to invite them to a contest. So we're going to have things kind of fun in the store. So let's jump into this and take a look at the email the way it looks right now. So right now, this is really plain. There is nothing personalized. This is probably how you are sending things out. Join our barbecue cook-off contest, and they have a date and welcome. We loved having you attending our workshop, and then information. To make this more personalized and get people's attention and make them open it up, let's see how we can make this more personalized. We start with a subject line, and if we put our cursor at the very top and click on personalized to the right here, this is where we can select a name. And so this is pointing to your email list. Email list is everyone you already uploaded to Constant Contact. That's where you have their information. Everyone always have first name, last name, and an email address. That's kind of the minimum what you usually have. In this case, for every person that attended the workshop, we also added the information which of the 3 workshops they attended. But right now, we are going to add first name. So I'm going to say first name. And then you see or, because if I change this to a lower j, we want to make sure that if we don't have a first name, what are we going to say or at that time? So we do have that option. So either we do first name, or we can say, in this case, friend, or something better. I can come up with something better right now. But either it's going to pick the first name, and if there is no first name in your database under contacts, it's going to pick the word friend. And they probably need to have a comma and join. Okay, Jessica, are you there? Do you have a better thing than friend?
I am here. A lot of times I'll put something like, hey there.
Okay.
Because I feel
I
like
think that's better. Yeah,
hey
I had a, like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And maybe like an exclamation point I'll put at the end, because then because it'll say Catrine, join us, or hey there, join us for this. So
yeah.
it just depends. But that's my default that I always use. So
yeah, okay. I draw a blank. We're going to save this, okay? So it looks a little bit strange here. And I actually see there is a J in between here. I need to go up and fix that. You see that, or I have a J in here? You would test this before you send it out. Okay. The next thing is, of course, we can say hello, but it would be better, again, if we have the name in here. So in the text, we're going to hover over this text, and we are getting the regular editing tools you have when you edit text in here. So here we're going to add insert. So we're actually going to remove hello and remove all of it. And I'm going to insert, and in this case, it's a greeting tag. So I'm going to say hello, first name, comma. Or again, if we don't have a first name, it's going to say greetings. Okay. So that's it. I see that it made it a little bit smaller. I have set all my text in this email to be 18 points, the size, point size. So I just made it larger. Then the next part is, we loved having you attending our workshop, which is absolutely fine, but we could make it more personal by adding what workshop they attended. So I'm going to place my cursor right in the middle here, and I'm going to say insert, and now we're going to have contact detail. And there are lots of them. You can have address line, you can have city, you can have zip code, you can have company name, whatever you want. And the first ones up here, everything from address, all of the ones you see up top here, those are default details in the contact directory with constant contact. But you can make your own, and in this case we created one called class attended, and that's what we're going to do. And in this case we are not going to have a fallback, because this is going to work either way. If we say we loved having you attending our chicken barbecue workshop or our ribs barbecue workshop, that's going to be fine, but it also works well without anything in here. So it works well. We love having you attending our workshop. So that is exactly what we need. So we're going to say done, and we are going to say save. Okay, and now we can actually go in and do a preview. So let's preview this and see what this is going to look like. And right now it's not pulling from anything, so it's just going to say greetings and send things out. But you can always create and send a sample and see that it really works. Where are we on time? We're 2 minutes left. So I just want to go back and take a look at the contact list that I'm using. So anyone that attended one of my classes, I have added on one email list. Okay, so hopefully you know that you can create different lists for different purposes. And I had created one that's called invitation list. And here is everyone. You can see the basic information, but if you click on any of them, you can see that there is the custom field barbecue burgers. And that's where that things will pull from into your emails. Another thing you might want to look at is take a look at the list. In this case, we can see that Anna here, and if you look carefully, I have mixed last name and first name when I updated it. So you kind of need to take a look at it. It's the first name is correct. But in this case, we want to make sure that we don't have something with capital letters, because if this was in capital letters, the name Anna here is going to kind of stand out. So I would take time to go in and update those. Very often you get your contact information in there and someone signs themselves up with capital letters. Like today, I don't think you actually do that, but I'm looking at your names. I can actually see that one of you that are the attendees today, Brenda, I'm picking at you, but we have a Brenda in here, and she signed up. And when I later on, when we are done here, I'm going to take all your names and emails, and I'm going to send you a copy of the slideshow, and you're going to get a copy of the, you can review this because we tape it. And I'm going to make sure that I use your first and last name in here. But Brenda, since she was quick and didn't think about it, which is fine, Brenda, she has used the lowercase letters, which when she gets something is not going to look that nice. So I will go in and I will just update her first and last name in my database here. So I put a capital B on Brenda. And if any one of you had written with all caps like letters, I would have gone in and changed that as well. Because if you're going to use personalized email function, because again, it is very, very effective, and it's going to give you a great bond with your clients. They're going to open up your emails more frequently and pay more respect to you when you send those out. And then you also need to make sure that that looks good as well. It only takes you minutes. So let's jump back, and we have just done the demo. And we do have the question box if you have any questions. So I have a few more slides here. So I just want to make a little plug for Constant Contact and all the things they offer. They do offer emails. They also nowadays have more functions and more products. They do have websites. So if you need a very simple little website, you can actually go in and create it yourself, or you can have someone like us go in and do your website or landing page. We as a company, Constant Contact, company Easy Marketing, I'm sorry, we also do big websites in WordPress. And also, you can manage your social media ads and managements. There is a logo function that's brand new, and then you have e-commerce, which are things that Constant Contact have added in their portfolio to what they offer. So you should make sure you take a look at that as well. So I am looking at questions. Jessica, do you see any questions?
No, I don't see any that come in. But again, if you guys think of any throughout the day, or maybe you're going in and trying to optimize your lists or testing this out and you have any questions, you can always email us or catch up with us on social media, and we'll be happy, or even give us a call and we'll be happy to help you with anything that comes up.
Yeah. And if you need help, if you feel like, oh, I want all of this, but I don't know what my email list looks like, and do I have all of this? I wish I had that information. We can help with all of that. So we do have a special that you can take advantage of after today to work with your current Constant Contact email list. So take a look at that offer. But I see that some of you don't have Constant Contact at all. And if you're interested, I do have a special here. And I will actually, if you're brand new and use this link here to sign up, which you're going to get in your email, follow-up email, I will actually help you set it up, your very first
Campaign.
email template. What did you say, Jessica?
It said campaign.
Yeah, I will set that up for you. So if you're thinking about that, let me know. And then a plug for next week or 2 weeks from now. So on the 27th, we are going to bounce into social media. And Jessica is going to talk about how to set up a Facebook business page and how to assign admins.
Yeah, and this isn't just for like how to start from scratch. Even if you have a Facebook page, going to be going over how to optimize it and how you should have everything set up and making sure that that is all kosher and the people who have access to it, and telling you kind of like the structure and best practices for your business page. So that'll be a really good one.
Yeah, and if you have Constant Contact, we're also going to talk to how these two things, your Facebook page and Constant Contact, can work together to make you more visible out there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it.
Everybody for attending today. I think we got a pretty good time in on this. And again, if you come up with any questions as you go along throughout your day, follow up with us. You'll be getting an email from us later today with the replay and the PDF of this whole presentation, so you'll have everything at your fingertips. But yeah, thanks so much for attending, and we hope to see you on the 27th for our Facebook one. So go ahead
Okay.
and sign up for that one today too if you feel like it.
Yes. Thank you. Bye bye.
Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.